You line up your cages, and now you can play that lurk game should you need to. Meanwhile, nothing changes here on split out towards mid. Gaining control here is, well, it means a whole lot for the attacking team. Meanwhile, we swap position, and poised, completely unexpecting the players to be pushing on through as his teammate walks away. Now stuck in the corner here is Verno. Rossy will take him down, and bloodshed out towards mid finds 2 dead on both sides, but this A side has been confirmed by Oxygen.
Some early aggression coming through for both of the teams towards mid, and that approach, like you said, allows them for 2 kills each, but now this is just, it can be a little bit more difficult. Another trade comes in. Supamen answers back for his teammate. That goes down.
And this either works so well or goes terribly here. A couple of 1v1s given the way of FaZe. Well, 1v2s, I should say, but dicey unsuspecting. Skuba backs away. Mitch here on the site, needing to go quickly here. And
according to plan, it is a pretty strong investment into 2 rifles for Oxygen. This is a round that they would like to see it work out.
A beautiful flash, though. That's going to slow Pwny down. babybay to grab the first. Wants some more. Will get it. Holds down the mouse one and dashes away. 3 kills the way of babybay. Now Verno and Mitch, I mean, bodies at their feet, and unfortunately, it's that of their teammates. babybay sneaks away low in HP. But a great start to the full buy round here for FaZe.
And it's just all about babybay and those early picks that he was able to get. Again, trying to match up and get a good read on Oxygen. It worked out so well for the defensive side. For Oxygen, it just seems like a 1-win condition is going to be trying to guarantee at least 5 rounds on this attacking side. They already got 2, but FaZe are going to try to match it, and they don't even want to let a single one of these players run away. So oftentimes, and the 2 times that we've seen it so far, is met by the aggression from FaZe on the defense, but there's nobody here.
Oh, and Skuba can't stay tough. Eventually gonna be forced off that ankle, and Pwny brings the boombox into this round, but Rossy short circuits it. The raise is gone. The showstopper means nothing. And 3 remain with 35 seconds on the clock here for Oxygen. They have the spike in tow.
30 seconds
Mitch
left.
takes a bit of damage. Rossy also on the receiving end as the barrels start to poke through. Shots will start to land. Verno spinning around, doing 180s, doing 360s, has so many angles to worry about. He's not expecting the operator. And we're starting to get that slow rotation now of Astra utility. First smoke goes out. Gonna be a little bit harder to push through. Another star down.
The time.
We're staring at one here. Yeah, and there's not a whole lot to play with. Slow orbs are out, so I would imagine the call for the utils here. Poison clouds go up. The flash comes through. The site just about secured here from Oxygen Esports. And there's only 3 of the 4 players here. A tap on the spike. And now Mitch needs to get out of dodge. Gonna go ahead and plan a little bit safer.
Expecting potentially Verno to be here. Haven't cleared him yet. Oh no, they don't know.
No, oh my god. I mean, that is the most babybay play I've ever seen in my entire life. He goes up top, he turns the op into a shotgun. Now the flash onto the side, it gets a little weird. Mitch somehow collects 2 as they try and battle back. We find ourselves a 1v2, and it's all up to babybay. Needs to make a couple more plays here. Pulls out a knife to try and make that jump. Needs to go up close and personal, but the backstab is just around the corner. Unfortunately, that body, the shot didn't land. And FaZe have completely given up this B site once more. And just missing out on the timing. babybay thinks this is all clear. He might catch. I don't know. Maybe. This deep in the spawn, though. Not ready for it at all.
Yeah, you're just not expecting that.
The timing's so bad there for babybay. Expect somebody to push aggressively, but not that deep already because he spotted nothing on the angle.
They weren't able to get anything. They were playing it so quiet just because of that, to get a deep position into sight. And I mean, you take down babybay. Such a good opportunity to close out a round as well.
No shot. Pwny playing on the aggressive side of the wall. He heard it all along. He knows exactly where a couple of defenders were coming from. And then some excellent utility, a showstopper later.
One enemy remaining.
Finds a few more FaZe members. 6 feet under.
So far to see randyySAVAGE playing completely alone. And they know the value of that utility, the cages as well, that we saw him using early on. So a little bit more space granted as they fight for
30
heaven.
seconds left.
The defenders are here, though. They've known this all along that Oxygen want to end up this way. In the last round, we see some risks taken by FaZe. Dicey collects the purchase immediately, trying to ride back by the IGL. As we go back and forth, the resurrection will bring pwny back onto the table. The numbers even as the blades go wide. babybay a little bit lost in the sauce. An unfortunate situation as Rossy stuck on the site by himself. Nobody's dealt with him just yet. Supa forced off the angle via blast pack. Return on investment there for pwny is a classic. Eventually finalizes that kill. Rossy now with 3 kills on it. A weapon now in hand for babybay. And 2 players to worry about. Verno getting lost in the sauce himself as he's stunned up. He's about to get blasted down with 81 HP. 9 rounds left in the magazine. He tries to hang on in the 1v1, but Rossy gets it done, and FaZe will find a third.
30 seconds left.
Pretty much 4 players able to react in times. That's so scary to deal with. And immediately that call for that rotation, even with 20 seconds remaining, it doesn't matter. There's nobody on this B side.
10 seconds left.
And I'm wondering what information they had there. It feels kind of just like a gamble, hoping that the noise made A would call everybody over, but they were already there. Meanwhile, babybay eats the Trailblazer, still finds the kill. Cloudburst will keep the 3 defenders at bay. I mean, 5 still alive. babybay close to death, sure, but can still cause problems for this Oxygen defense. Meanwhile, Supa's here to collect. Never mind, not even needed. Will eventually fall. Verno's good for it. Needs to find a handful more. There's just too many players to worry about. FaZe in the win column early here in half 2.
Don't worry about that B side. Everybody approaching A, but first one here, potentially pwny.
And pwny with the util to try and stall. Dicey just gonna walk right into it. Okay. Happy to collect the Skuba. Worked his way through and plays defense just as you would expect this young player to do. 2 kills go his way. Supa sneaks underneath heaven, but he's gonna get run down by 2 of their own. Oxygen in the driver's seat here with 3 still alive, poised. He said not only 1v3 his way out of this one, but IGL his way.
Oxygen here, they should be getting to double digits.
1 dead.
Poised though, managing to get 1 more. And any damage he can make should be good, but at least that raise up close. Gonna make it so much harder though. The Satchel trying to stay alive. No way. There's gonna be at least a little bit more of a gamble to play up close and try to get some value out of what they have.
FaZe this time, they want to go fast. They want to try and take advantage, but they're being met by the judge. pwny goes faster. He gallops forward as he takes 2 with him, and he's still alive. Those paint shells, you're not going to be alive for long, babybay. He's been dealt with. And just when you thought FaZe had a moment to breathe, they're suffocated by pwny.
2 with the judge. The showstopper gets invested as well. But more importantly, the kill with the paint shells guarantees 3 and
remaining.
Such a different story. Come on, pwny.
What a fun game that FaZe are being forced to play here in round 17.
I mean, as long as you have Verno close to you, trying to make sure that you're able to escape in time, you know, if you're stunned, that seems to be good enough. No damage done early on, but there it is, the Rolling Thunder.
Mitch doing a good job to delay, though. And a really nice Nebula smoke. Reveal comes through with the trap wire. FaZe still able to take this side. Those 2 players die. Another defender next up, and it's Verno, but he's traded right back. Skuba and pwny now need to find their way onto the Zay side as babybay gets that spike planted. Paint shells to try and clear out that back corner. Boombot to follow in hopes to confirm, but nothing given. A stun to hell. And still in hand. Skuba is just trying to bait out a peek, but FaZe are giving them absolutely nothing. Stalwart here in their defense. They're making Oxygen make play as the flash comes out. pwny goes down. Skuba starts to Scooby-Doo his way on out. Well, we've seen this before.
I've got your trail.
And last time it got no value. because nobody came this way. This time, they try and do it again. It's not pwny, it's Randy to do it. He's traded right out. Unfortunately, not the same results as we saw previous from Oxygen. As that Viper utility falls down, there's nothing else to worry about as they run through to the site in FaZe. They've got themselves some nice real estate, and they'll plant the pit on it along with the spike.
And the retake just has been a struggle for Oxygen so far, but they got no chance. Again, this is the run where they have to win it. They use the Seekers first, but because of Viper's pit, they can't really spot where the Predators are going to be.
Try and go fishing for that res. They try and punish. They get the ult online from bringing back randyySAVAGE, but we continue the back and forth. The pit still stands, though. The swamp, you still got to work through it. Skuba's gone.
Player standing.
He's been drowned in it as Rossy cuts it down to a 1v1. Look at the health. It's low for both sides, but it's DK for Mitch. He's looking at the spike halfway. He'll hop off of it with the shorty, and Oxygen find their 12. So slow. dicey kills with the cam. Alert potential here. I think pretty good timing there. The Trailblazer spot who was shooting, just as somebody was shooting. That's some pretty awful timing.
So good.
Spike down.
Welcome back, pwny. It's been a minute since we've seen your multi-kills. It's been a minute since we've seen the showstopper. And he finds 2 kills just alongside his teammate in Verno, who dropped down. pwny finally dealt with, boys. Flashes his way forward, and it's a recovery mission to try and get this spike. And they're doing their due diligence to get there.
30 seconds left.
Oh, Verno tried swing, but it was the only one there. No more chances. 3v3.
One enemy.
I mean, just willy-nilly, haphazardly, they run right into the welcome arms of randyySAVAGE. And it's Oxygen to finally get it done. FaZe, and they showed us a glimpse of what the comeback could have looked like, but it falls short. It's only that one ult online, though. We're a little bit closer to the rest of them. I thought maybe randyySAVAGE would be working towards that lockdown, but it will just be the Rolling Thunder. Still a very large tool to play with here on the attack. As this C site, it's basically been donated by FaZe every time that Oxygen have gone here. They've been wanting to play the retake. It doesn't get any easier now because of what's available. Good spam, though. Jet doesn't hit the trap wire. Instead, Mitch does. Meanwhile, the rest of FaZe try and work their way into this C site before the plant. They just get met. They just get answered. And there's no response.
Spike planted.
And it's just a little bit of that weird timing, right? Where nobody's on site. The one that's closer is that Cypher.
Our first look at a B take here. The B take is usually the retake. I think that's kind of the motto for a lot of teams. Meanwhile, post plant for Oxygen, they're all off the site except for one. It's the low HP pwny, who's going to stay tight on the side. He'll be dealt with. Nobody else here. Sliding on out. Poised going to toss out the jellies as well in FaZe. babybay, excuse me. Going to collect one. dicey now to hop onto the spike. Mitch, to make sure that that Cypher doesn't get the defuse. And,
the time, yeah.
yeah, they're running out of time again. Nobody else in close proximity to the spike. Finally, they push their way on through. Deep, though. Is this a lineup? Is this what we're seeing? It's a Hunter Shuri now. They get him off to the spike. It's halfway. They have to go back to it. Supa's healthy. He won't die. And FaZe will take the round. they want to go back to B and FaZe. Ready for this one. That's the spike down. Supa collects a couple of kills, turns around to deal with the dart. Will eventually fall, but Rossy there on the trade. babybay now pushed up aggressively. Only 2 more to worry about here for FaZe. They look to secure their second round. Rossy queues up the util. Verno and Randy. Got to pick up the spike.
One enemy
Pick up the
remaining.
pieces. Sun's expecting. babybay in the close corner. Next on the swing is dicey. That's a lot of box to shoot through. A lot of area to try and guess. He almost lands that shot onto dicey. But no dice. babybay, however, just crouched. Nowhere to go. Will be taken down again. pwny! What is this kid doing?
I mean, it's so good. The coordination as well. Perfect for Oxygen. By 1, though. Still not safe. They haven't been able to push even after getting those 2 kills.
This is a different pwny. This pwny coming into week 4 looks insane. So
Spike
sharp
down.
here on the jet.
Yeah.
That shot goes
30
wide.
seconds
We're going to
left.
teleport back site. Claim the C side as their
player
own.
standing.
Here come the blades. Make it a 3rd for pwny. A spike plant, sure, why not?
And if you look at it, for so long into that round, Oxygen, they were just holding into the same position, and 4 of the kills ended up coming to them. Not even having to move until the very, very end.
Not ready yet.
pwny crouching, trying to guarantee a 1 more, but poised is gonna get him. Still goes 1v2.
The off out of the hands of pwny. 3 rounds, more than enough.
I mean, I don't even think that's that 1-win condition, but what is going on towards a long pwny? Good for 2, and yeah, I mean, you don't need an operator on the pistol round early on. The Ghost is gonna do the job. 4v3 and already so much damage taken by poised.
Yeah, the ghost is basically the op of the pistol round, right?
Yeah.
If not the sheriff.
Yeah.
It's pretty darn close. Everything looks like an op in the hands of pwny on this map. I don't know what it is.
But I mean, that's the thing, right? For pwny so far, it hasn't even been the operator besides that last round and maybe a couple more. It's been just everything, right? The judge, the shorties as well. The ghost that we just got to see has been everything that he's able to do. But things are even though. 3v3.
And a nice recon bolt that actually stopped the push up from sewers. But is also enough for FaZe to want to try and rotate. And look how
30
aggressive poised
seconds
is.
left.
Towards A-Link. Smoke comes down. He'll play inside of it. Rossy will get the plant. And now FaZe will be allowed to play in the post.
Again, very, very low for 2 of the players here.
Headshot.
Randy's gonna guarantee the first one. It is a crossfire on the
player
other side.
standing.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Actually goes for this on Superman.
Wow, I thought Verno's timing was going to be perfect to find
Yeah.
that trade. Could not quite
enemy
find the
remaining.
head. Mitch, however, can't. Capitates one,
Doesn't
needs
know.
to try and find the next. Superman has such a...
But we know Oxygen's not gonna make it easy at all for them.
You know, they are going to test the Killjoy setup. I don't know if they thought it was here on the B side. Actually, it's only babybay to test it there to the fast lane. randyySAVAGE up
Down
close and
mid.
personal. Takes one down with the judge. He's answered by Rossy, but a trade there as babybay was looking to link up with this team. Eventually met by Mitch and on the cross poised. Patient on the
Spike
angle. Will
planted.
find the IGL. Oxygen Esports. Verno worked his way on forward. That's a big name to take off the board, and FaZe have bought themselves a lot of space and a lot of time.
And the numbers here as well to work with.
Ooh.
Not gonna be easier now. pwny trying to go for something here. We'll just get it, but the round. Oh,
And some of the options being cut out, right? Up out towards A long. One-way smoke inside garage. Thrown out towards B. Didn't spot anything, so Verno's going to back away from it. Now FaZe finally showing some presence this way. Shrouded step to get in. babybay also here with the rest of his team looking to push back site. Met by nobody. Rolling Thunder through garage. They want to try and fight forward. They're going to do so through the links, but he's caught with util out at Skuba and Verno. Find the first couple of kills. babybay gets a little too aggressive, and he's met by randyySAVAGE, who collects 2 kills on the round. And Poised tries to fight for more, but he gets absolutely nothing. They're pretty comfy in doing so. Full retake to come through. Lockdown on the outside. Now, how aggressive do they decide to get after shot to try and slow things down? They want to push through. randyySAVAGE finds that trade kill, and the Killjoy gonna hold on to the lockdown, holds the angle, and finds 3, eventually destroyed. But at what cost? It's all up to Supa from the shadows. Shrouded step. That's all that's available here. Smoke 15 seconds away, but it feels so far. Unfortunately for FaZe, they've got the numbers, but they're running out of time. They have to make a play. Verno there to close out the kills.
I've got your trail.
Beautiful ult. Huge. They'll get so much information. They know that they're not in lobby, not looking to push that way. Instead, babybay and Poise getting aggressive up towards long. The C split just about underway, and there's 3 defenders. Oh my god, Verno with the Hunter Fury to the back finds 3, and babybay will have to do it with the overdrive, and only the overdrive here. A 1v1 directly on this site, but 2 players waiting just around the corner. A flash on the opposite side, and he gets shot in the back, and Oxygen have done it. Upset City once more.
And Oxygen, the changes in every single way, from the composition on Split all the way to the adaptation for this map.